get it twisted to clear the art of war too. We do have enemies that be ambassadors that come and sit with us. And if we don't agree, you understand, you leave in peace and then tomorrow it's war.
Adversaries.
Yeah,
Adversaries.
Where that? Is it? Yeah. You got more there?
Alright. Yeah, you got some more. And he had born against Jacob like a flaming fire, which devoured round about.
Go ahead.
Verse 4. He had bent his bow like an enemy.
Like an enemy. So remember the scripture said that the Most High, read it for me in Hosea chapter 5 and 15. Hosea 5 and 15. Go ahead.
Hosea chapter 5 and verse 15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense.
Right. So right now, the men of the Lord, the one that's sighing and crying, acknowledging their offense.
That's right, that's right.
We are acknowledging our offense. The scripture say in Job, not Job, but Psalms, I think it started. She somebody go get it for me. And 5. Right? Go ahead, Ab.
I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense.
Go ahead.
And seek my face.
And what?
Seek my face. In their affliction, they will seek me early.
Yeah, in the affliction, we will seek the Lord early. Right? Give me Psalms 32, 5, is it?
This is Psalms 32. Psalms 32 and verse 5. It says, I acknowledge my sin unto thee, and my iniquity have I not hid.
Right, so we acknowledge our sin. You know, we was washed. How we was washed? The scripture said by the word of Yahweh Yahushai. Now are ye clean? So we acknowledge our sin. Now, one of the things I'm going to tell you this, right? We acknowledge our sin, but we can acknowledge all our sin. But as you search the scripture daily, you're going to realize, hey, I was sinning in this area, I did this, I did that. You know, in the world, wherever it's in. So what do you do? What the word doing? It is still washing you, because the scripture said the word is a living water. Right? So you've been washed every day. Every day. That's like the scripture tell you, meditate upon the Most High word day and night. Joshua, don't let this book depart from thee. You understand? Go ahead, give me some more.
I said, I will confess my transgression unto Yahweh, and thou forgivest the iniquity of my sin.
That's how we know that we are forgiven. Because what? Our sin is we confess it. Right? Remember Job said, I can't remember if it's Job, but he said in the book of Job, am I as Adam that hideth my sin? Even this day we not like Adam. Because Adam, when the angel, or not the angel, but yeah, the angel, the prophet come to the garden, he said, Adam, where art thou? He said, I'm over here in the bushes. He was hiding. You understand? But this, go back to the book of Ezekiel, he said that he couldn't hide because the cedar tree was fairer than all the rest. Right? So we're not hiding our sin, we're what? We're confessing our sin. Right? Go ahead.
This is Leviticus 26 and 40. If they shall confess their iniquity and the iniquities of their fathers, which they trespass against me, and that also they have walked contrary unto me.
Good. Who's our forefathers? We are those men. We're standing in the lot. According to the book of Daniel chapter 12, and I think it's where 11, somewhere around there, 9. They tell you that we're standing in the lot of in the last days. So likewise, we're standing in the lot right now of our forefathers. If you was a prophet back then, you come back as a prophet. If you was a wicked nigga back then, you would come back as a wicked nigga. You're gonna be judged. Go ahead, Al.
Verse 41. And that I also have walked contrary unto them.
And the Most High said he walked contrary too, because what?
And to agree.
Because and to agree except they walk together. I've read it just now. I will go and return unto my place till they acknowledge their offense.
That's right.
So now we in the time where we acknowledging, so the Most High what? He returned unto us.
That's right.
Go ahead.
It says 41. And that I also have walked contrary unto them, and that have brought them into the land of their enemies. If then their uncircumcised heart be humbled, and they then accept of their punishment of their iniquity, then will I remember my covenant with Jacob.
Give me Micah chapter 7 and 9. Go ahead.
And also my covenant with Isaac, and also my covenant with Abraham will I remember, and I will remember the land.
Good. You know, the early lesson I was saying that though we've been forgiven, yet we are paying for our sin.
Okay.
Listen what the scripture said.
Micah chapter 7 verse 9.
Go ahead.
And I will bear the indignation of Yahweh power.
So we still have to bear the indignation of Yahweh Yahweh. And the Lord give us less than we deserve, bro. Less. Because he said grace and mercy is to my elect.
That's right. That's right.
Go ahead.
And it says, because I have sinned against him until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me.
Yeah. And execute judgment for me upon who? The enemy, our enemy. So remember we read in Lamentation that the Lord become our enemy and he used our enemy to punish us. The book of Isaiah chapter 10 and 5. Read it for me quick. Right? Hold it, we're going to get up. Isaiah 10 and 5.
It's Isaiah chapter 10 and verse 5.
Go ahead.
O Assyrian,
Oh, Assyrian, go ahead.
the rod of my anger, and the staff in their hands is my indignation.
Right, so the Most High used these other nations to punish us.
Quick stitch. Quick stitch.
Go ahead.
I will send him against a hypocritical nation,
Which is Israel. Right? Which is Israel. Go ahead.
and against the people whom I wrath will I give him a charge to take the spoil.
And we become the spoil to these other nations.
That's right.
We're going to slavery. Yeah, we become their spoil. Go ahead, something.
This is Isaiah chapter 17 and verse 13. Slack here. Psalms chapter 17 and verse 13. Arise, O Lord, and disappoint him. Cast him down. Deliver my soul from the wicked, who is thy sword.
Who is thy sword? It's Esau. These are the nation too, bro. Because when the Lord come for us, we gonna be out there all of these other nations and too. Because technically you look at it, these motherfucking Moabites, they over we, bro. They join here with Esau. These East Indian. They over we too, bro. You understand? We working for these people, bro. They're supposed to be working for us. You tell Jake just, yeah. Nah, I go right here, boy. As long Jake ain't a little money, they're fucking good, bro. As long Jake ain't a little bread, they're good. Here, I walk down to me, tell me, say, hey, you see from Monday, I ain't working with nobody no more. I like, fuck, I wish I could be like you. You know? I sorry, partner. I wish you luck. You know what? But those kingdom talk, you understand what I'm saying? This kingdom talk. The scripture say, I wish that you reign as king, that we reign also with you.
That's right.
When I say, hey, I ain't working Monday, I don't work with people. I say, alright, I understand. But the course, the scripture said the course follows wherever we go.
That's right.
Go ahead.
This is second address, chapter 6, and verse 55. It says, all this have I spoken before thee, O Yahweh, because thou hast made the world for our sake. As for the other people, which also came of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and liken the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
Right, so hey, the scripture tell you in the second Ezra, you want to say that? Yeah, the scripture tell you in second Ezra chapter 2 that with much labor of the Most High make us. You understand? So this is what Ezra is saying. This people that we made, this world that you have made for us, we didn't even get this world, bro. And this because of what? Deuteronomy 28 and 15. We did not hearken unto the word of Yahweh and Yahweh. So all these curses come upon us, bro. All these curses. All. Genesis chapter 6, bro. We leave our first estate. We leave our love, our beloved. We have forsaken our husband. But now we are returning. But now we're returning. And the Lord said what? He's going to redeem us. He's going to redeem us. Job said, with my eyes I shall see my Redeemer. Job is back here today too. Where that?
It says, and now, oh Yahweh, behold, these heathens.
These who?
These heathens.
These heathens. Give me Nehemiah chapter 5 and 9. Right? These heathens, bro. Listen what the Lord called these heathens. Give me Luke chapter 1 and 68. These heathens. Go ahead.
Nehemiah chapter 5 and 9. Also I said, it is not good that ye should do, ought ye not to walk in the fear of our power Yahweh, because of the reproach of the heathens, our enemies.
Because the reproach of the heathens, our enemy, bro. They are over us. They have, even in this truth, these heathens, they're still over us.
That's right.
And it's necessary that they be over us. It's good. Because what? The more they're over us, the more we're going to be proud to Yahweh, for send Yahweh to deliver us.
That's right.
That's how we know that we ain't deliver. We ain't no deliverance yet. A little job, fuck your job. Your little paper money, fuck that too. Hey, even if you give me a whole room full of gold, I ain't even want it, bro.
That's right.
Give me a whole bank, I don't fuck you and your gold, bro. I want Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai.
That's right. That's right, huh?
And everything that you got.
and the Lord gonna give with you.
Hey, but there's the ruling class mentality, right?
God.
A lot of these chicks, you know, sometimes even brothers don't really comprehend the ruling class mentality, you know.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, a king sometimes is like a tyrant, you know. It's like a certain mindset to actually rule a people.
Yep.
You see?
Yeah,
You know?
Yahweh Shai is us there, man.
Yeah, us, you see? You know? And, hey, these chicks out there, they don't comprehend it. They ain't get it. They ain't get it. You know?
Yeah.
And there's one thing I look at with, you know, this government. They kind of get it. Right now, they're trying to get rid of the opposition, like, just for Jake all the way up. You know? You see? But when Jake had the power, Jake wasn't trying to fuck them up. Jake was trying to be, you know, at peace with everybody.
Unity.
Right. Or was they title a partnership for national? Fuck up. You know? You gotta fuck your enemy up. You know?
That's right. Out of fear for people stay in line, or the enemy stay in line out of fear to be brute. You understand? And I know sometimes you could be throwing up and going with wisdom because you're just executing brute because they want to maintain a fear around you.
It's true.
You see?
There's a scripture that says it quick like there's a scripture that says a man loving nothing better than to see the fall of his enemy.
Yep.
I think what the God is saying, right? He Jake some cook up on the swamp and he gonna sleep, right? And he Jake cook up on some swamp and he gonna sleep, right? In other words, hey, these elite giving Jake money in the pocket, they begin to fall sweet for these people that forget the whole motive of why they went in the first place. And this just to show that the Most High said it in Deuteronomy 28 and verse 68, that no man shall buy thee. They can't even buy our freedom.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
They're just going in there and fulfill the works of the so-called devil Esau, you know.
Yeah. You know, with basically a king always had to, you know, have the fear, you know. You gotta, hey, I'm above you, you know. You gotta get up.
That's why Yahushua is called the King of Kings. Yahushua even said, they that would not worship me, bring them hither and slay them. Right. So you gotta get a killing mentality. Yeah. Right? Not to say we don't kill nobody now. I know y'all is. By saying that a king, as the brother was saying, a king just have to get the mentality of slaying people.
Put away evil.
Right? To put away evil from among you.
Hey, our King Saul went off. He didn't complete what Moses said to do. He was supposed to utterly slay Amalek.
Yep.
Utterly.
Be nature. Yeah, because more listen to the people rather than fear the Most High.
Yeah.
Right? You see?
And the Most High was telling me to slay Amalekite because what? He gonna become an enemy in the future.
That's right. That's what we're dealing with right now.
And we're about to approach into the time of where Ammon, which is Amalek grandfather, right? We wanted to grandson. We was supposed to kill out the Israelites around this time. This is when we get what? Purim. You understand?
Yeah, kind.
Yeah.
So this is the time that we in.
That's right.
So when the Lord tell you to do something, you gotta do it the fuck, bro.
That's right.
Right? Do it. Give me Jeremiah chapter 48 and 10, somebody. Wait, you want to say something?
Yeah, and if you look at it, Amalek ruling right now. The same thing, the same wickedness that they was doing in the time with these animals and everything, the same thing, they pollute in the same place, but even more worse.
The scripture called Amalekite right now the ham of the earth.
That's right.
Not precept.
Right, go ahead.
Right, this is Sirach 25:4-7. There be 9 things, things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that hath joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemies.
You see, most I show you where it is on the right. Father Yahweh, because you know, start taking you people and children, teaching their knowledge and stuff like that. So you have no joy of what you and children. Most I see train up the child in a way that so you get the same mindset, he said that you get the same mindset.
Get a precept?
Isaiah, Jeremiah 48 and verse 10 say, cursed be he that doeth the work of Yahawah Yahawashi deceitfully.
Yeah. Cursed be he that what?
Doeth the works of the Most High deceitfully.
That's why the Most High cursed Saul. Because he didn't follow the instruction of the Lord, he do it deceitfully. You understand? And he become a curse, bro. The house of Saul and the house of David.
Hey, course be the man that draw back his sword from blood.
Course be you holding back your sword. Where you holding back your sword for? That's why when we in the street here, we slice and dice you. Let you know the truth. Right? Because this word also is considered the sword.
Can.
Right? And that's it. You got anybody that precept? No? Finish up. Yeah, precept, bring it out.
This is Amos 1 and 11. Thus says Yahweh, for 3 transgression of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cut off all his pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his rod forever.
Wait, finish up now.
Yeah, this is back in 2nd Esdras, chapter 6 and verse 57. It said, and now, O Lord, behold these heathen, which has ever been reputed as nothing, has begun to lord over us.
Yeah, because hey, I go and work and I walk around these East Indians, and these East Indians are over me, and these motherfuckers just swinging themselves on this walk, bro. They don't know nothing, and they just they gain the haggledy money. they sucking your blood, they ain't satisfied with your job, and there's always a next jet to replace you. Whether he good or whether he better than you or worse than you, he's look at you as a next option.
And King Solomon said that? King Solomon said we're going to inherit. You know who's going to inherit this wisdom and riches? Whether you be a rich man or a fool.
Right? So these Eastern, these Moabites, these Edomites, they over we, bro. Hey. And they're supposed to be our servant, but hey, Rocky tell you how about Hashem Yahweh forgive you the knowledge. This knowledge is also make you be humble. That's right. Right? They tell you that I see servants and horses and princes walking. This is the state that we in. That's right. But hey, you see, when you understand something, you could deal with a situation in a professional way. Because you seeing these Eden over you, you gotta go to them asking for job. You know, these Edomites, they're talking to you, these fucking nation, they're talking to you like you nobody. You just watching them, and I say in my mind, what, you know what? I ain't got your head, you know. And I just continue doing what I have to do. And that alone is give you comfort. You know, at the moment too, you started to pray and cry out to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh, Lord. Why? Why, Lord? You know?
What do?
Why? You know? But hey, you gotta remember Micah chapter 7 and 9. I will bear the indignation of the Lord. As long as you keep the scripture in your mind, in your heart, your spirit, you're gonna find that you have a perfect balance, bro. Go ahead,
Hey, when you look at it, right, the symbolic thing, right? What you're gonna put it out there, right? You know, the Persians was ruling at the point of time, in Esther time, right? And who right now, in this position right now, Elam. And when you get into the declaration, when we, Mordecai, you know, prayed to the Lord, and we were delivered from the hand of the Edomites, they opened a celebration for our Israel, right? They live the curfew. But the curfew, we gonna keep righteousness with the curfew. But our people are gonna go out there and do lawlessness. Because we acknowledge, but look at it. Yesterday they open up the curfew. Tomorrow evening begins what? Tomorrow begins the Purim. And if you look at it, most of these things, events that they do, they're out.
And the Passover coming.
Yeah, and the Passover coming up. You see? There's a beautiful thing for when you can dive into these scriptures and understand who you are as a nation. You see, for long our people have been, they didn't know their identity, and now is the perfect opportunity to come back in this knowledge and be at one with Yahweh Hashem Yahweh. They tell you, hey, they always have a saying, knowledge is power. But knowledge back with power is even greater power. You see? Good, huh?
That is power.
All right.
True power.
True power. Wait, I finish up in your precept.
It says, but we thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover are given into their hands.
Say thy only begotten. When you look up the word only begotten, it means love or beloved. Right? So the Lord loves Israel, bro. The Lord loves us. The Lord loves us. Hey, the moon ain't come out yet. The sun gone in. But it's right there. I mean Israel right here.
That's right.
And we ain't going nowhere. Go ahead, Al.
It says, if the world now be made for our sakes.
So then how could Esau say that thou is the firstborn? What are you talking about, bro? Hear the scripture. You know what I'm saying? One more time, man. Sinking for your Esau. I hope you watch it.
2nd Ezra 6 and 58. But we thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover,
And like what?
and thy fervent lover are given into their hands.
Yeah, we giving it to their hands. We the firstborn. Israel.
Yasharala.
Damn. Go ahead, huh?
It says,
Giving into their hands. But we understand why we in your hands, Esau. Right? The scripture, the book of Ezekiel 37 make a whole lot of sense, bro. The prophecy, living. Right? We have the skin, the sinew, right? Upon us, we have the breath. Right? The scripture in the book of Baruch. Hear thee now the prayers of the dead Israelite. Now we ain't dead no more. We have life.
That's right.
We have life through Yahweh Yahweh. Right? We ain't dead no more. We alive. Right? Go ahead.
It says, if the world now be made for our sake, why do we?
If the world made for our sake,
Why do we not possess an inheritance in the world? How long shall this endure?
you know why we possess an inheritance? Because we're supposed to possess an inheritance in the earth. We're supposed to possess the earth.
That's right.
The Lord don't want to give you a piece of the earth.
I gotta read this precept on
Right? The Most High want to give us everything, bro. The scripture tells us in give me the precept quick. In don't get a precept. Read the precept. Give me Isaiah 54:1 quick. Right?
And just get to the point.
Yeah,
right?
go ahead.
This is Numbers 24 and verse 18. It says, and Edom shall be a possession, and Seir also shall be a possession for his enemies, and Israel shall do valiantly. Right? I want to look up the word valiantly, right? It means possessive, to be possessive or be authoritative. There's the rulership mentality.
Yep.
You see?
When you go back into the word, to the definition of the word, it actually go back to giants, which go back to Genesis chapter 6.
That's right.
Napoleon, the fallen ones.
That's right.
Go ahead, give me the precept.
Right. 54 and 1.
What was it? Side one.
Isaiah 54:1. Sing, O barren, thou that didst not bear.
Yeah.
Break forth into singing, and cry aloud.
Go ahead.
Thou that didst not travail with child.
Which we don't have.
For more are the children of the desolate than the children of the married wife.
Right, and the scripture said that the Most High promised Abraham that his children gonna be like what? The sand of the sea. Read on.
Said Yahweh. Verse 2. Enlarge the place of thy tent.
Enlarge the place of your tent. We gonna be living in space too, bro.
That's right.
There's other planets that they you know what? I see is it NASA?
Yeah, no.
I think it's NASA. They're trying to delete a planet, and they said they find the next one. We with your fucking games, bro. We with your games.
Hey, you know,
The scripture tell you right on earth, they have places that y'all never went, or y'all can't go to, where we gonna be going.
hey, you know what's a thing, right? Not it, right?
Right.
You know what's a thing for see these things, right? But you can't access it or touch it. There's a term.
Because Esau too defiled for touch them thing, bro.
You can't touch it.
If Esau touch these animals, these fishes, this man defile everything that he go. But anywhere he go, he's called a destroyer, bro.
Yeah.
Cutting down trees. These trees gonna rejoice too when Yahweh shall come, bro.
That's right. See and don't touch.
So the man get vexed and deleted.
Yeah, just delete it, bro.
Hey, but Ahyawab, y'all know they're selling planets and selling stars, right?
They could listen. Yeah, they could do all they want to say they get out to space.
No, but how could you say? Wait, Columbus still a fucking life?
Well, you gotta come back in the reincarnation. So.
Yeah. Hey, I watch a lot of these celebrities, right?
They get a lot of
They buy in so-called spacecraft and go up instead of visiting here and visiting there. They're just going on the platform up there. But the scripture saying Isaiah 14 that our Satan fallen. Hey, these elites them, all right? Esau. Hey, you jakes that going up in space with Esau. Hey, right?
Lucifer.
Yeah, well, Lucifer. Like Pharaoh, going back to the Edomite, same thing, right? But anyway, for you younger viewers, right? It ain't talking about the spiritual demon Satan as right? But hey, as much technology that he has, he can't pass the barrier. The scripture said that the Most High seal the boundary. He can't surpass it. Hey, but Jake gonna surpass it.
Of course. They tell you that. You are the priest from there.
Talking about that, right? I know if y'all know this fellow Joe Rogan. Basically, get a podcast, right? And it's one of these like top podcasts, and it had a Jake, an Israelite, you could basically say Israelite, like astronaut or something. He studied space, whatever. He said it all right. Nothing can go past the firmament. The reason being is because what they say UV radiation, right? Anything that get close to there would melt. Would melt. So how the hell they reach on the moon?
Never reach on the moon.
No, you know, but even if they could think for the most I allow them to go to another planet, just say they can carry them over there. Come them on up. And you understand? You understand?
Those white,
they're just nasty.
even when Tata said those white did destroying the ozone, because the ozone is actually
A barrier.
like a protection.
A barrier.
Right? A barrier, right? You know? So they're trying,
What they're trying to do, right, is eliminate the stars and the moon and these things, because just recently Moab designed a so-called artificial sun. And what they plan to do is that they want to block out the sun completely. They want to destroy the moon.
They're trying to stop
You see? They're trying to say that if they could destroy these things, they could destroy Israel, Yasharahla.
Okay. So these people, this is Ben is the man. Ben is the man who basically take these elements and these things for the God.
Oh,
and not consider
Wisdom of Psalm 13, somewhere around there.
Wisdom Solomon 13. But the point is that they're thinking that taking away the moon and the stars literally gonna stop Yasharahla, and which they can. Come on. They take the scripture that is literally, hey, you know, we gotta get rid of the moon, get the prominence in life, you know, get rid of Yasharahla. Most thing cannot do. Trying to check the most thing what the word. Come on.
So you know the Mosai is a genius, right? You never hear none of them build no weaponry to destroy the sun nor the moon.
I was looking at Salam.
So they were saying that Mosai give them the technology because these men they vain.
That's right. I was looking at the text. This thing that can't destroy support.
And it's ending already manifest.
That's right.
Correct.
That's right. Hey,
I know we need this.
I was looking at the article just yesterday, right? And they say a Jake actually making fire out of water. Actually using water to cook and turn it into fire. Right? I just read the heading from the BBC RT News. Right? He's not using oil or he's using gasoline, none of these things. Just like 2 years ago, they had a Jake in the military, US military, who actually created water from the elements. Who became a man? The Guyana radar, and they could put somebody in the mind for continue.
Yeah,
you see?
Poverty.
Yeah.
The man gave you a pregnancy. In the 90s, they actually had some men, they made a car that could have run off water. And Esau killed them.
Yeah.
Destroyed it, all it worked.
Right. Reason why too, you see these elites, they want to continue making money all the time and keep Jake in the pressure. But there's a reason why the Mosai don't let Jake get certain things basically for being in any position. Because the Mosai is the only one that's going to give you true riches. You see?
So young East is a pig, right?
Yeah.
That imagine if a man could create a car that's running with water, in the purify the air too.
That's right.
All these toxins and all of these things. He said he was a fucking devil, bro.
That's right.
All he's saying is just picture how the kingdom is. That's why the scripture say, eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, neither have it entered into the heart of the men that love Yahawah, the things that the Most High prepared for them.
That's right.
You know? Finish the precept for me.
Yeah, this is Isaiah 54 and verse 2. Enlarge the place of thy tent, and let them stretch forth the curtains of thine habitation.
Israel will be all over. Chiefly the elect. Right? Go ahead.
Spare not, length thy cords, and lengthen thy stakes.
It ain't gonna be a place where we can't go, right? Anyway, with that we want to close off, you know. We hope that this lesson was edifying. Yeah, preach the fire guy. Bring it.
Deuteronomy 28:47. Because thou servest not the Lord Yahweh, thy God, with joyfulness and with gladness of heart, for the abundance of all things. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemy, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed good. That's why we can't get none. You know, because we serve Yahweh
And in that we want to give our praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Yakakodash.
Double honors to the apostle and elders of GMS, all you brothers in the four corners of the earth that pushing the street in sincerity and in truth. Shalom.
Shalom.
Abad Babal.
Abad Babal.
Abad Babal.
Abad Babal.
Abad Babal.
Abad Babal.
Wam Yashala.
Wam Yashala.
Wam Yashala.
Wam Yashala.
Wam Yashala.
Wam Yashala.
Shalom.